reading for July 27th. It will be from July 27th till about August 26th. It could go a little before, a little after. If this doesn't resonate with you, then go ahead and check your rising sign and your moon sign. I already pulled some cards for you, and I will shuffle another deck and pull some validators. Right now, the energy that is surrounding you, you are having a power struggle within yourself, mainly. You feel like it's your frustration is with other people and their lack of fine-tuning, I'm hearing. They aren't paying attention to the details. They don't get it. But in reality, Capricorn, it's within yourself that you're feeling you're at odds with. You have to, during this time period, what's going on around you, you have to surrender control to your higher power, because it is your life, but at the same time it's not. When we let go and let God, or whoever you claim as your higher source, then it takes the burden off of your shoulders. It doesn't mean that you're lazy. It doesn't mean that you don't take responsibility for your own actions. It just means you know that there's more to this world than you. Okay, and that's just the general energy. There's a power struggle going on within you right now. The energy that came for you is what's going on is the Swan Queen. Okay, she represents transformation, intuition, and patience. And then for you, inside, what you're feeling is the Dragon came out. And that is, he represents power and strength. And now there could be, for some of you, an Aries in your life that you are, feeling that you're having to perform for. Maybe it's a boss, just somebody who's an authoritative figure in your life. But I honestly feel like for a lot of you, that's the energy that you are trying to maintain and represent. So your head's telling you one thing, and then inside you're wanting to go a different way. And this can also be your feelings towards one particular person in your life, or towards a situation. So you need to combine. You need to too bad the Temperance card didn't show up. You need to combine what your heart's saying and what your mind's saying, okay? Because you have a war within going on right now. So leaving your energy right now is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is telling us that you have been performing. You feel like you've been in competition with somebody. But again, I feel like most of this competition is within yourself. Nobody else, and if I recall the reading I did last month for Capricorn, it's you're not in competition with anybody. Okay, so you are in your own mind, you are putting the stakes so high that, nobody else is putting you up there. I'm getting this complete feeling of frustration, and because you're like, I want to shine, I want to win, who are you competing with? Okay, and then the Four of Cups, this is right now the energy, and I'm feeling just a huge, overwhelming sense of frustration. You're not seeing, and she's reversed, you're not seeing what you have in front of you. You're so busy being caught up in your own head right now that you're not seeing that, you've got plenty in front of you. She's in her own head. And I'm going to, like I said, pull out some signifiers here in a minute. And then your future, or upcoming, is the Ace of Pentacles. And, and this encompasses everything about Capricorn. Pentacles is Capricorn. It's, you have the health, the family, the love. You can have all of everything you want. But if you just need to get out of your own head, okay? Because it's almost to a feeling of paranoia. Nobody is out to get you guys, okay? Nobody's out to get you. And if you have somebody you can talk to them, just let them know. Get out, go for a walk, do something. I know that sounds so stupid, go for a walk, but, get out, because this feeling of like frustration and anxiety that I'm feeling for some of you is just, it's a little over the top. And I hate to say it, but you're doing it to yourself. What is going on with Capricorn? Why are we at such odds in our own mind? What is going on with Capricorn for the next month? Why are they so caught up in their own head? Who are they competing with? A lot of questions at one time. What is going on with Capricorn? I don't know if you guys are not going out and doing as much as you normally do, if you're not as active, if some things have fallen off, so you're trying to be responsible. I'm not saying that you're not, but you're just taking on something new, and you've changed your behavioral patterns. And like I said, nobody else is holding you up to these standards. And if they are, they need to probably take a look in the mirror, huh? Oop, right to my lap. So skill, 8 of Discs. So that makes me feel like for a lot of you, this is, the authority is at work, possibly, that work has you overwhelmed. Maybe if I remember right, you guys had possibly new job opportunities coming. So, and I think if I recall, it was coming into play that you guys were going to be getting stressed out. But at the end of the last month, at the end of June, I believe that you guys were feeling a little bit emotional and overwhelmed. So this is obviously, skill would be work unless you've taken on a new project. And just relax, because you're doing more damage than good being all stressed out about it. So what is going on with Capricorn? Okay, so there's been a change. You have the Nine of Swords, and you could be also dealing with somebody that has Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Knight of Swords, he represents change. So for some of you, because I do know into personal experience, you may be dealing with somebody that has taken on this new attitude. They've had a huge transformation, and you aren't quite knowing how to deal with them right now. And the thing is if in this relationship you've had a tendency to try to control everything, and now you're not feeling like you're so much in control. But you need to think back. Was there a day when you were praying that this person would get their shit together, basically? And now that they are getting their shit together, you don't know how to handle them. So there is definitely a power struggle going on with you, Capricorn. And some of you are just feeling like you don't want the change. You're comfortable with knowing how things were. And that's not a feeling that we would like to admit all the time, because that's kind of a selfish thing. But it's normal. I feel that it's normal for most people. I'll say it's normal for me, change can be scary, because it's the not knowing how to handle things. So I really, really suggest that a lot of you, whoever this is resonating with, that you Try some meditation. Go to your happy place. You know, go to the beach, go to the park, go visit with the girlfriend that, you know, or guy friend that just, that person that makes you feel better about yourself. Do what you got to do to get out of your own head and stop overthinking things. So I'm going to pull a few more oracle cards here, Capricorn. No offense, but your guys' energies don't stress me out right now. Sorry. So what do we have for Capricorn? What advice can we give Capricorn to get through this time period? And just know also, Capricorn, that we are going into Mercury retrograde. So your communication issues, you may want to communicate more, but it doesn't necessarily mean you should communicate more, okay? So just choose your words carefully. You all can be, you are the sweetest, most giving, kind people until you're not. And then you're just like, it comes out of nowhere and you're like, wow. So just choose your words, please. You don't want to cause any more uproars, you know, than need to be, and stress yourselves out. So what advice do we have for Capricorn for the next month? And if you all would like a private reading, you can get me on Facebook at Archetype Gemini. And I do all kinds. I can do personals. I do angel card readings. I can do, if you're, you know, looking into relationship issues, anything you want. And prices are, depends on the reading that you want. The average is going to be between 25 and 35, which the readings are about 35, 45 minutes long. Some of them go up to an hour, just depending on, you know, how much detail we have to get into. Again, that's Archetype Gemini, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, please like, please follow, please comment, suggest. Just don't be mean, okay? Because nice matters. So what do we have for Capricorn? Okay, so the Truth card came out, okay? So what I'm feeling is it's time for you to be honest with yourself. What is it that you want, okay? Be truthful. You have nobody to answer to but yourself, and this is your life. So if you want what's in front of you, go get it. If you're feeling anxiety because you're fighting for something that you truly don't want, then lay it down. You don't have to. Again, you're not trying to please anybody else. Well, you're trying to, but you don't have to, okay? And so one more card. Fear. Your anxiety. Your anxiety is of the unknown. It's your fear of not being in control of the situation. And I just read something today that it was pretty interesting. It said, how did it go? Fear is a reaction. No. Fear is a response. Nope. One more time. Fear is a reaction. Courage is an action. There you go. I got it right. So I probably saw that for you all. Okay, sorry it took me so long to remember. Okay, Capricorn, good luck. And if, like I said, you would like a more in-depth reading, get a hold of me at Archetype Gemini on Facebook, or you can message me here on YouTube. Until next month, or until you contact me, I'll see you all later. Peace and light.